hate to single people out, but there's a guy right here in the front. He's wearing a white jacket, which stands out, and you're clapping like this. What goes on? Anyway, welcome to you, and welcome to all here in Southern California, where the holidays are on top of us and will not let go. Sit down, relax, everybody. Christmas is only 2 Hanukkahs away now. Christmas is... We don't get any snow around here, but what we lack in winter weather, we make up for in action. This is from Hollywood. This is how we ring in the holidays. We hang Santa off a chopper on the way to visit a children's hospital with the hope the children won't see a tragic moment they will never forget. It's like he double-crossed Scarface or something. Meanwhile, in New York, a decidedly more whimsical approach to holiday cheer, a Christmas tree escaped from a Home Depot parking lot and jumped on the subway. And in Florida, they are ringing the sleigh bells of comfort and joy at the Waffle House. Yes, I'm just enjoying my grits. It's part of the holiday charm. Throwing food at a Waffle House is known as a Florida gift exchange. A lot of Americans from the younger generation aren't going home for the holidays because they already live there. The cost of housing has gone way up this year, so much so that according to a new survey, 1 in 8 millennials moved back in with their parents this year. Most of the reasons are obvious, but they move in to save money, move in because they couldn't afford rent, they lost their job. This one at the bottom was kind of surprising. I moved back in with my parents because I missed the sound of them making love. The House of Representatives today passed a bill to protect same-sex and interracial couples from our sketchy Supreme Court. Once President Biden signs it, gay and mixed couples will have the same rights all Americans have when it comes to getting married and to tying the knot. So that's good. You know, I have to say, Joe Biden has come a long way on this issue. You know, in his day, marriage was between one man, one woman, and a pitchfork. So every Democrat and 39 Republicans voted in favor of the bill. One Republican who voted nay on gay was Vicky Hartzler of Missouri, who gave an impassioned plea warning us that this bill has us headed down the road to damnation.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I'll tell you my priority. Protect religious liberty, protect people of faith, and protect Americans who believe in the true meaning of marriage. I hope and pray that my colleagues will find the courage to join me in opposing this misguided and this dangerous bill. I yield back.
So wait, that woman's not a lesbian? Her mouth may be saying unhinged bigot, but her haircut says, meet my partner, Bev. And that jacket, it's like, what if the Fonz was a middle-aged woman living in Palm Springs? I looked her up, Vicky Hartzler. She loves a pleather jacket. This is her official Congress photo. Didn't Dustin Hoffman wear this in Tootsie? And what's on that pin she's wearing? Can we zoom in on that? Oh, my gosh. Well, hey, listen. We get it, Vicky. You grew up in a religious family. Get over it. If Jesus was anti-lesbian, he wouldn't wear sandals, okay? The other big news that came out of the House is that the January 6th committee, remember all those hearings that aired at even more random times than the World Cup soccer games? Well, not only is the House Select Committee expected to release their final report this month, they're considering criminal referrals for Donald Trump and his associates. These would be largely symbolic because, of course they would be. Nothing bad ever happens to Donald Trump. But I guess we all knew the committee couldn't prosecute Trump, but it's a bummer to remember that Liz Cheney and her crew are basically just a neighborhood watch group hoping the cops show up after they file a report about a nut in a red hat urinating on their front lawns, you know? How has he not been charged? It's amazing how long this is taking. I mean, he's not the Zodiac killer. He's right there at home in Florida eating pork chops with Nazis. He'd go get him. Because of that, a handful of Republicans are now working to move their party away from Trump, including Senator Mitt Romney, who said, President Trump lost again, and I know a lot of people in our party love the president, former president, but he is, if you will, the kiss of death for somebody who wants to win a general election. Well, the Mitt is hitting the tan, isn't it? Mitt Romney is out of control. There were rumors he's even started drinking strawberry milk. The Sharpie is on the walls for Donald Trump. After months of legal shenanigans, pushing and pushing and pushing, the Justice Department today got full access to the classified documents they seized at Mar-A-Lago, which means they're now free to use those top secret files as part of their investigation. And now you too can play along with that at home.
'Tis the season for treason. The Mar-A-Lago Search and Seizure Edition, where you can build Donald Trump's Florida mega mansion and then raid it FBI style.
Oh no, it's a raid! Dad Jr., help me hide the documents.
You'll have so much fun hiding classified material all over the estate. Under the couch cushions, inside the tanning bed, and beneath his ex-wife's tombstone.
I am flushing nuclear secrets down the toilet.
Open up, FBI!
The only FBI I trust is a female body inspector.
Gross.
Use your special agent skills to crack open the safe.
I'm trying to hiding.
Mar-A-Lago Search and Seizure also comes with Saudi nationals,
We're just here to golf, honest.
angry MAGA supporters,
Where's Hunter? Where's Hunter?
Look at my truck nuts.
and Eric with his head stuck in a golf bag.
Help me.
Find all the documents to indict the former president.
We caught you red-handed.
My hands aren't red. That's just ketchup.
Mar-A-Lago Search and Seizure Edition. Rudy's Secret Tunnel sold separately.
Available at Walgreens.
They got everything, they really do. In much happier news, WNBA star Brittney Griner is finally at home after a year in prison in Russia for allegedly having a THC vape cartridge in her luggage. It's been a big year for the Free Britney movement, it really has. The White House secured Griner's release via a prisoner swap. They traded her for Victor Boot, an international arms dealer known as the Merchant of Death. That doesn't seem like a fair... The Merchant of Death for Sweet Lady Vape? No, right? But of course, the right-wingers are furious. They're screaming about... They say Victor Boot sold deadly weapons to would-be terrorists. And, you know, in America, if you want to sell weapons to terrorists, you have to open a Bass Pro Shop. We have a process. But this was a big win for Joe Biden. It's incredible that they managed to somehow pull this off when the Lakers can't even figure out a trade for Russell Westbrook. Maybe Russia would be willing to take Kanye while they're at it. You know? Kanye West. The news gets better for him every day. He reportedly owes the state of California $600,000 in back taxes. You know you're in a bad spot financially when your company was in the hole by $600,000 before you started telling people how much you admire Hitler. And he doesn't seem to have much in the way of income opportunity. Yesterday, Kanye released a new song. I almost forgot he makes music. I was like, oh yeah, he's got that thing. He posted a song on Instagram. It was deleted a few hours later. I'm not sure if Instagram removed it or if Kanye did or if a Jewish space laser shot it down. But so then he released on Alex Jones's InfoWars, which is all you need to know. He used to be on Jay-Z's label. Now he's putting out music on the platform a bankrupt conspiracy theorist uses to sell gas station boner pills. This is like if James Cameron had to release the new Avatar on those little TVs in the back of the taxi cabs. It's not a good sign. But that's what happens when you start telling everyone within earshot you have a man crush on Hitler. And I don't want to speak for Hitler. I have a hunch Kanye's newfound love for him would not be returned. And, one more thing before we barrel ahead. It's Thursday night, and that means it's time to bleep and blur the big moments of the week. Whether they need it or not, it is This Week in Unnecessary Censorship.
At the end of the day, it's not the small that Warnock has to it's the big ones, and he seems to be overperforming.
Yeah, I want to say a couple things. I want to thank Herschel Walker and his family. I want to your
Even in the midst of COVID, I would come back to the White House, and the president and I would always compare.
The most important thing to remember, though, is to moisturize your twice daily. You get out of the shower, pat your dry, never rub it.
President Biden's intention is to make his stronger.
But I find that the older I get, all stiff.
We're all gonna get for Christmas. Love you, Amanda.
Cal.
Santa's little.
That's it, yeah.
Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you my tonight?
It will be an honor, sir.